Okay, so while I call this a re-upload, well, you've seen this before. It's just I'm gonna like a common call I've done before. I'm just gonna do the book that I got and then just do it again because I didn't like how the first one came out for many reasons that I won't get into because my intros are always super long. Um, I thought a lot about doing this. I don't really need to because I've shown this book probably 1,000 times. Because it's first of all it's an omnibus, and then second of all, actually no, it's probably I've only done it when I showed it, and then the omnibus hauls, which I've been at least 2 or 3, so like 4 times. Because I wasn't doing my monthly hauls then. That's somewhat new. So no, I think I did it for January. I think I started in January, so 4 to 5 times. So I done it a bunch of times anyways, but that's why I was kind of thinking, like, what's the point of doing it? I probably already mentioned what I wanted to mention, the whole reason why I'm doing this. I probably already mentioned it before, but this is the Invisibles Omnibus. This was one that this is one I know nothing about. I still have not read it yet. I got it in January. Now, you might be asking yourself, why didn't you do that? Well, I get into this, like, weird habit where I don't want to read the book right away. I want to read other books by the same author. I hate that this is the way that the dust jacket goes, and the dust jacket, the binding is. And I know it's normal, but it's just kind of annoying. But anyways, so I get into this weird habit where I'm like, oh, well, let's see what my library has and intro loans everywhere else for Grant Morrison, and then I'll just read all the Grant Morrisons they have. And I'm so weird like that. I don't know why I'm like that. Like, I don't know why I can't just read the fucking book when I get it. Especially when I have to wait for some. You know, like, what's the point? And it does help out sometimes, because if I have to wait an extra day, like I did for I had to do for a hard time the other book, which that one I might do a re-upload of too. I can just do it right after this, honestly. So, you know, and I had to wait for that one. I'm like, okay, that's how I pace myself. And for comic calls going bi-weekly, that's also how I pace myself, is to like just wait on that and then not read any of the comics I got last time until the next time I go, you know, and then further and rinse and repeat. I don't know why I'm like that. I mean, that's probably a reason for why. You know, I had finished the book and I was like, oh, I want to read the next book. I can't go tonight. Oh no! And I was like, it destroyed me. It pissed me off or something like that. I don't know if that's for. I don't know if that's why. Probably is. So this book, then why did I get it? You might be asking. Well, I got it because it was supposed to be available on Interloans. But this omnibus wasn't. It was available at a library, but the library did not allow interlibrary loans, which interlibrary loans, those of you who don't know, is our library getting books from other libraries. I mean, I think you've seen this, like with this movie, this Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. What library has it? Let's see. Nesmith. You know, they have the movie, but my library doesn't, so they get it from another library, so I can so I can still watch the movie. A bunch of books too. I swear to God, I would probably never go to the library ever again. I wouldn't. Okay, that's a little bit of an over exaggeration, but I would probably only go like once a month, if that, to my local library if interloans wasn't a thing. Like at all, I mean, not that they stopped doing it, of course, but at all. Like they never had it to begin with. Okay, so long intro over. So I gotten this because it wasn't available on Interloans. It was Grant Morrison. It got so many good reviews. Everyone was saying, like, you gotta read this book. I'm like, fine, I'll cave in and buy it on Amazon. And I did. It was that time in the beginning of it was that weird ass time in the beginning of the year when I got money from my grandmother. It was, Christmas money and graduation money all in one big lump of cash. And my parents are so weird about. Also, my parents are also weird about me spending my money. They want me to. When I get more than $1, they want me to spend half. That's not even exaggeration. I feel like even with $1, they want me to save half. And it makes sense why they want me to do it, but for a book like this, when I wanted to get this and Planetary and Doom Patrol, I just would have gotten them all at once, and I was gonna get those anyways. It wasn't like, oh, next week, oh, this book comes out, I want this, or oh, this book comes out, I want this one instead. No, it was just the fact that I wanted Invisibles, Planetary, and Doom Patrol. Was it all at once? I don't know if I don't know if it was. I think it was actually. I actually think it was all three of them at once. Not once, but around the same time. So this one I think was the last one I had gotten. Maybe second to last. That's why you saw like another omnibus unboxing. Yet another omnibus unboxing. I actually think this one was the first one. So yeah, that's basically what happened with that. They had deluxe editions, but even those weren't available. I swear to God, they're all the same library. That was the only library that had anything Invisibles. So yeah, I know nothing about this series. I heard it's really weird, and you kind of have to be a really big Grant Morrison fan to like it. I like his Doom Patrol, and the books that, because again, I wanted to get into more Grant Morrison. That was also part of it, too. I wanted to read more Grant Morrison books to see if that was, to get me hyped for it to read Invisibles, which is his magnum opus. That's what people were saying. It's like, this is his magnum opus. And so I was like, you know what, let's read some Grant Morrison, see if I'll like the character, see if I'll like the writer. And I do, because his Batman run, I have had like I've had more of an appreciation for it, since before. Before I didn't like it. I didn't like his Batman Incorporated, the very first, or International, the very first one he did, the non-New 52 run. I actually like the New 52 Batman Incorporated run. It's pretty good, but the original was eh. I think it was just because it was right smack dab in the middle of his run, but Batman Incorporated, it was near the end, so I don't know. But anyways, let's go through this. Okay. So this one collects Invisibles 1 through 25, Absolute Vertigo, Invisibles Volume 2, 1 through 22, Vertigo Winter's Edge number 1, and Invisibles Volume 3, 12 to 1. Like I've mentioned 4,000 times before, because I've gone over this 4,000 times before, they really seem to like going like a countdown. It was 12 to 1. 12 was the first issue, and 1 was the last issue. It went backwards. I don't know why they did that, but they did. And this is a 1,500 page behemoth of a book. And one thing I want to mention is that it looks like it has water damage. That's just because of the build of the book. They couldn't make it different. They couldn't make the paper quality any different than they have it at now, because of the fact that it's so damn thick. And they would probably have to I don't know. I don't even know how they'd be able to do it with any other paper quality. But yeah, this is a Vertigo book too. So it's 17 and up. I think it says it right here, right in the back here, and it's $150. Which I would say is a good price, but there's a War of the Realms Omnibus coming out. It's also 1,500 pages, and it's $125 list price, and this is $150. I didn't pay nearly that amount. I paid $98 for it, and it's actually gone up in price since. It goes up and then goes down and goes up and down, up, down, up, down, and around. I think it was one point where it went down in price, which kind of pissed me off, but one thing I always need to remind myself when books go down in price after I buy them is that would I have wanted to wait that long? Would I have wanted to wait that long? And how would I know that went down in price? You know, that was my thinking, my mentality behind it. So yeah, that's it for this video. I'm just gonna probably just do the depending on what time it is, do the other re-upload too. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter to you guys. I might upload them. I'm just gonna Well, actually, if I get tomorrow, 8/16. Still get tomorrow, yeah. I think. Yeah, that's it. Oh, and under the dust jacket, I think I already showed. So this is the dust jacket. And you always, always, always want to read your omnibuses and hardcovers, just hardcovers in general, with the dust jacket off. That's how you keep the dust jacket in good condition. I've learned the hard way to do that. That's way. It's pretty much the same under the dust jacket. I think I forgot to show. I think it was for this or Doom Patrol, which is kind of funny because they're both by Grant Morrison. I think I was actually this one in my omnibus overview. I forgot to show under the dust jacket. So Comic Call, it will probably be next week. I doubt it's gonna be this week. So the next video after my other re-upload will be a complete August haul. I wish it was June. I wish it were June. So yeah, that will be after that, and then probably reading recommendations either before or after that video, and then hopefully comic haul, or actually, well, library haul, and then comic haul after that. I'm hoping I can go this Friday, but no promises. That's it.